It's an iconic building. I think the interior needed to reflect the iconic building and the prominence of the club. So, you know, it's a really important golf club, and I wanted to reflect that in the interior. And I wanted to make it different, I wanted to make it unique, and I wanted to make it individual to the club, because the club is individual. You know, there's not another building like this, and I just wanted to reflect the Art Deco style of the building.
Well, the chairman of house decided that something needed to be done, as we were looking very tired. So we formed a committee, and then the committee decided that we didn't have any definite ideas of where we wanted to go. So then Mr. Buchanan decided to get an interior designer, and lo and behold, Sacha turned up.
I'd worked with Sacha previously. I knew that she had an absolute fantastic eye for detail. I knew that she would understand the brief, and I knew that she would be able to work with the quality that the members expected.
She just delivered on everything she said, and you know, there was times throughout the process when you're thinking, are we doing the right thing? But Sacha just gives you that confidence that you are.
The carpet idea came, well, I think from my first visit when I came in. You walk through the doors, there's an amazing bay window, and the golf course sort of says it all. The view out across the golf course I thought was stunning. So I went off and I started to do a bit of research about the club and the area it sits in, about the building, and I found some maps of the golf course, aerial shots of the course and the layout. And I thought how amazing it would be to incorporate that within the design of the carpet. So essentially when you're standing in the bar, the window almost becomes seamless, so that you're sort of standing in the bar, having your drink after your round of golf. You can see the whole way you're standing, and you can look out across the course, and it's sort of, you're bringing the outside in, your game back in the room.
Sacha came in and we had a meeting in the committee room, and she put this piece of paper carpet image on the floor, and we all looked at it and thought, oh! And then suddenly your eyes opened and you went, that's the golf course, and it was magical. We all got very, very excited.
So the carpet was obviously unanimously liked by the committee when I took it for the presentation. And the next challenge was to get the whole of the club to agree to this, because we had evolved from doing just the carpet to a redesign of the bar and, you know, curtains, furniture, and because the spend had been increased, that meant that the entire club needed to take a vote on whether they liked the design of the carpet. So I presented the interior design scheme to the club, and then every member voted as to whether they were happy to go ahead. And yes, so here we are. So yes, we went ahead with both. So I was really delighted that they wanted to do something different and be bold and brave. You don't achieve anything without being bold and brave, do you? So, and it pays off. It's paid off. The architect took the shapes of the window, and so we created the curve of the Art Deco building within the bar.
You know, there was a few people with some strong opinions, but when you get the story behind it, it's you know, it's the map of the golf course, and it's styled on the golf course, and it's about bringing the golf course into the clubhouse. You start to understand. But when it came off the loom, we realised how really special it was, and once it was down, most people changed their mind. Even the ones that were a little bit maybe on the fence or weren't keen actually admitted that it does look fantastic, and within the style, the original style of the clubhouse.
I think it just matches and it ties in extremely well. There's an awful lot of people will come to the clubhouse and perhaps they don't expect to see something of that style. We have 5,000 visitors a year from all over the world come and enjoy. They come to enjoy the golf course, but when they're here and they see the quality that we have in the clubhouse, I think that it reflects it, and it just tells a tale before you've walked onto the golf course. Look, this is where we are.
I like the fact that the members now come in here and they're looking for where the clubhouse is, they're looking for where their favourite hole is, they're looking for where they had a good shot that day. I love the interaction with the members that they now have with something. I like the fact it tells a story. I like the fact that it's unique to here, and that even if somebody copies my idea of using a map of the course in their golf club, it's never going to be the same as this carpet, because nobody else has this golf course. So it can never be copied anywhere, and I love that. I love the fact that it's just for here, and that's what I wanted to achieve. I wanted to achieve something that was individual and unique just for this club, because the building's iconic. Why would you want something boring in it? It's lovely to come back here after not being here for a while and see people playing golf, see people interacting with the building, and I feel really proud that we've achieved something that looks so good, to have felt like I've done the building justice, to have reflected the golf course within the building, and to create something quite unique. It's lovely as a designer to feel part of that process. So yes, it's nice to come back and see it all.